Welcome to Only the Truth Tarot. This is going to be a reading for all signs for the month of July. All right, July 2020. I'm going to do all signs, then I'm going to split it up, okay? Six of Fire celebrations, overall good energy in the month of July. That's good. So, like I said, this is a collective reading. So I'm just trying to do a little bit different things, try to get different messages. Three of Wands, waiting for good things to come in. Three of Fire, you're sitting here, you're patiently waiting. King of Fire, King of Wands, very creative, loving, passionate type of thing. So this is really good so far, Patience, yep, there you go. Strength, open your heart chakra, waiting for things to come in to receive, which you also have with the Three of Fire. All right, so I'm gonna just try to see two more cards. That one almost came out, so I'm gonna take it. Ace of Cups, again, Ace of Water, emotional support, receiving a lot of emotional loving support, things coming from other people towards you or towards yourself, with the little seahorse seed, male, being pregnant, being able to provide. All right, just do one more card and then we'll move on to additional tarot, maybe a few more cards. All right, under the deck, the Hermit. All right, so the Hermit being about introspection, about finding a way, about taking the time, pausing to really analyze and figure out which is the best way to go, to figure out what your boundaries are, what I wouldn't say expectations, because I know having expectations is bad, but kind of just sitting there thinking, taking the time to figure out exactly which way it is that you want to go. All right, so additionally here we have the Fool. So this is perfect new beginnings, okay? Taking that leap of faith with that childlike innocence, just knowing that the universe got you. And then you have the Seven of Earth, with the Three of Fire and Patience. Here's the time to wait, okay? So you're waiting, some things are in the works and you're kind of like on the lookout, waiting for them to come towards you, all right? So I'm gonna just add a little bit of additional information to that. Actually, I kind of want to set it up like this. So you have three major arcana, the Hermit, Patience, and the Fool. Hermit and Patience both being about waiting, about just kind of sitting here, really processing the information that you have. Although something is coming towards you with the Three of Fires and the Seven of Earth, and it's something that's going to be very happy and full of love and coming from someone who's completely emotionally available towards you, okay? Someone who's really in, he has the sun as a crown or the sun behind him. Someone who's coming with really good, passionate, happy, loving intentions towards you, all right? So let's add additional information with the Sun. I haven't used the Sun in a while. Well, that was quick, but I'm not taking it. There's multiple cards there. All right, what additional information do we have for the collective for the month of July, Spirit? Understanding, that's great. Additional information for the month of July, okay. We have here past lives, okay. So past lives to me really meaning, your lessons learned, the things that you carry from one situation to another. All right. Here we have the Fool again, really, really having trust that the universe got you, no matter how dire the things seem, no matter how you don't know what the next step is. It's just telling you, go ahead, And here you have understanding. You're starting to figure out how things work, how everything kind of flows together, how, certain people do certain things, not necessarily to hurt you or for whatever, but simply knowing, okay? All right. So that's those three cards. I think I like that already. I'm going to leave that there. Let's do the Illuminati. All right, let's see what additional information comes out. specific to cards rather than just specific to the deck. Okay. All right. Well, that was quick. The 10 of Wands. Being able to learn from your experience, to carry your burdens, but at the same time, knowing that you could put them down, that you kind of got the information you needed out of them. So it's time to put it down. 6 of Wands again. Okay. And it fell right on top of, so I'm going to leave it there. All right. Being that celebratory, that I got my shit together, feeling like you're on, like you're, I don't want to say on cloud 9 because that's my 9 of Cups, but more like, you're very confident. You know exactly what it is you bring, and other people are starting to see it, and other people are starting to be drawn to that energy. All right. Let's see. Additional information. 8 of Pentacles, something you've been working towards. I did mention that earlier. All right. 8 of Pentacles, working towards something, working on a project, working on ideas, working on getting your shit together, but working, okay? You're not just letting things stand there. And 7 of Cups being the card of confusion, of options, but more importantly, it's like in your head, like you really can't make up your mind which way to go. But based on the rest of the cards that have popped up, I really feel like by you taking the time with the Hermit, let me see what's under the Hermit. Ooh, the 8 of Fire. Okay, 8 of Wands. Once you've taken the time, you figure out what it is that you want. 5 of Cups. It's a card of like, regret, reminiscent. But I really do feel like because you've waited, like this past few months have kept everybody on hold, right? Everybody has been in a space where there's really not much that you can do but think. Think. So you get into your headspace, and being into your headspace, some people have been able to kind of take what they've learned from all this experience and put certain plans into action. And of course, in some parts of the country, those plans could come to fruition. You could already be doing things. In other parts of the country, you still can't do anything with the plans, okay? Because they open, they close, they open, they close. So I think it's a matter of, you have everything lined up and you're waiting, you got it coming, you've learned your lessons from everything that has happened, but you have to be patient. You have to wait. But once everything kind of comes out and you take that leap of faith with the Fool, everything is going to work out perfectly fine. On the same token, or having said that, because you're sitting here, you're waiting, it's making you wonder, is there anything else that I should be doing, anything else that I should be figuring my energy into? And I feel that Spirit is telling you, just wait, All right, additional information for the collective in reference to July 2020. In reference to the plans they have made for 2020. In July 2020. Let's see what came out here. You have, more celebration cards. You have the 3 of Cups, community, celebratory, happiness, partying, getting together, counting on the people that you could count on. All right. So if you're feeling a little bit in your head, reach out to those people. It could also mean, like I said before, the things that you're working on and they're coming to fruition, you'll be able to celebrate your victories then. As of right now, yeah, you're on hold. Look at that. The 6 of Swords. It's a card of movement, of relocation, but in this particular read, I want to call this card of the coming out of your head, the growth spiritually, the growth emotionally, moving away from the things that didn't serve you. So moving towards something that it's going to really continue to bring you peace. And you notice in here, the boat is kind of like almost sinking on the one end. So I really do feel like that goes right along with the 7 of Cups, your card of confusion. I feel like you're so in your head, in your head being air, the water being emotion, that you keep hurting yourself, mentally hurting yourself, mentally creating scenarios that don't really exist. And, you're finally starting to see that you got to kind of move away from that if you want to prosper, you got to move away from all that and get to the 3 of Cups, get to the 6 of Wands, get to that Ace of Water. Take that leap of faith. Any additional information, Spirit, for the collective for the month of July? For the collective for the month of July. Okay, well, I got a flipper. I'm gonna see if anything pops out. Okay. All right, see what, did I just finish telling you you're hurting yourself? This is the, you've reached bottom. You need to figure out a way up. The card of betrayal, the card of hurt, but with it being swords, it's a lot in your mind. So I don't see it being a person hurting you. I rather see it as the scenarios you're creating in your head were hurting you. All right. And because of those, you felt like, you were being lied to. Somebody was sneaking around. If it's a business endeavor, you felt like someone wasn't being completely honest with you. And you're ready to bring forth that battle. Okay, you're ready to fight for what you think you deserve. And there's nothing wrong with fighting for what you think you deserve. But, when you start thinking of on the lines of you're fighting someone who you think is lying to you, I firmly believe what I'm receiving right now is, before you do that, make sure you got your facts straight. Make sure that it's not you that's created this problem that doesn't really exist. Okay? That's what I really feel. So because I feel that, I'm going to go with the energy oracle to see what additional guidance the oracle could provide for you. Do some fact checking. Okay? Don't go crazy eating somebody alive because it's in your head. Your victory is coming. You're ready. You have everything lined up. Okay? I really do feel like everything, it's gonna work out the way that it's supposed to, and if it's not, better. All right? Let's see what additional advice do we have for the collective for the month of July 2020. Additional advice for the collective the month of July 2020. Two more shuffles. Additional advice for the collective the month of July 2020. One more. Additional advice. Ooh, got a lot of that. Advice for the collective the month of July 2020. Okay. Here at the bottom of the deck, we have walking away. All right. Exactly what it symbolizes. All right, let's see. You have indecision. You have third chakra archangel Chamuel. I was gonna say Emmanuel, which is your solar plexus. All right. This is the mental energy, your willpower, your beliefs, your self-criticism, your thoughts. Okay. Which again coincides with what I was telling you. You're creating all these bad scenarios in your head. So meditate on that. Do some solar plexus meditation to help clear all that up. Okay. You don't want to cut your legs short before you even started running. Before, you're in your head. So you're becoming indecisive with the 7 of Cups here as well, as to whether you're doing the right thing or not. And like I showed you from the beginning of the reading, this is definitely the right thing. Don't walk away from an opportunity because of shit that you created in your head. All right. The garden and the gate. All right. You're not trapped. You're not a prisoner. All right. Everything you have because you worked for it. Okay. And yes, you want to guard that. You don't want to let it be something completely accessible to just anybody or anything. Like, don't fall victim to those who want to just take advantage of things. But on the same token, don't create scenarios. The thinking man. Exactly. Don't create scenarios in your head. Okay. Don't overanalyze things and make them seem worse than what they are. 7th chakra, Archangel Ariel. Okay, this is your crown chakra. Look at that pretty crown she's wearing. Love the colors. This is about compassion. This is about seeing yourself in others. This is about loving, non-reactive ways of being, non-attachment. Okay, you put in the work, you got to let it come to fruition. If it doesn't come to fruition, maybe spirit would be guiding you in a different direction. But again, from what I see here, that is definitely the case. And you also have your third eye, your 6th chakra, all right? Archangel Metatron. This is visualizing things for the good of everything. Your psychic downloads, that intuition, that little voice in your head. But it also has a lot to do with envy, okay? Don't let that be something that'll drive you down the wrong path, because everything you have here is lined up to benefit you. All right. So July seems like it would be a very good month if you could get out of your head and let things flow naturally. All right. If you're able to do that, I feel, and the cards are showing me that things will be very prosperous for you. Okay. Because before you got all in your head, you know, the overall energy being the Hermit, yeah, being about plotting and planning and everything like that. You know, I was telling you, go ahead and take that leap of faith, because you could see things for what they are. And, you know, you have your victories. You have the waiting for your results to come in. You have your 6 of fire, you know, floating on thin air, like really making it happen. You have your King of fire. All right. You have your Ace of water, all good cards. And you have the Fool and patience. All right. Along the line, I just had to remind you, I know we talked about this already, along the lines with the 7 of earth. So good things are coming. Let the things that you know, you reap what you sow, right? Let the things that you sow, the things that you kind of put into motion, give them time to come full circle. Give them time to develop and grow and give you the harvest that you're hoping for. All right. So again, this is a general reading. I know it wasn't meant to resonate for everybody, but hopefully it helps somebody. It was collective for the month of July 2020. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on my other reads. Bye.